Hey there, soul shines. It's Creative Expressions video, and I'm recording this on my birthday. I'm choosing today to be a happy day. My son just left without saying anything. It's snowing. We have places to be today, so yeah. And I started Vlogmas today, and I may have overwhelmed myself. Anywho, let's get talking about the different things I know that we have going on. I'm going to switch over here to look. I know that I have finished object to share. Snake updates today. Works in progress, of course. I have a little bit of acquisitions to talk about. And possibly some life updates. Yes, a life update. I'm going to start with the life update. As usual, there are chapters below. I got a message from my son. My daughter-in-law has been laid off. Apparently the company was not very good at financial planning. And so what that means for me is they're not coming for Christmas. Unless Lindsay were to get a job like this month. They're looking at Lindsay getting a job because Andrew doesn't have the proper schooling for the jobs that are available up there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens for them. So a little bit sad, a lot of it sad. And I'm talking about that first because it will affect my works in progress. Like I said, I'm doing Vlogmas. I don't know if that was a good choice, but it is the choice. So a lot of my life updates, you can just kind of watch the Vlogmas if you want to, or you can tune in next week to see what happens. So for acquired objects, I did order a pair of ChowGoo knitting needles. They did come. I cannot show you them right now, but I will try to remember to point them out when I show you my work in progress that is using them. I ordered this. I haven't actually taken it out of the package yet. So, let's do that. It's a little box, in case you can't tell. And in this box, if I can open it, these thingies go on the ends of knitting needles to keep your work from falling off the ends. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, unless there's one hiding that I can't see. So I've got 3 colors. There's 1 pink one, 3 yellows, and a green one. An interesting choice of coloring. So it's just one of those cheap things you get. 2 very large plastic needles. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with plastic needles. I wonder if they would fit through plastic canvas. I have some, and maybe kids would like to make some. One of those threader thingies. I'm going to transfer this to my sewing stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in assorted colors of these little stitch marker thingies. So lots of yellow. For some reason, this is a yellow theme. And then there are some medium-sized plastic needles. So I've got the bigger one compared to the medium one. And then there are 2 smaller plastic needles. So the 3 sizes together, putting their points together. Got the 3 sizes. And then on these ones here, I actually will use if I can pick it up. Stuck. Okay. So these are metal needles. I like metal needles. Kind of. They're not quite as blunt as some, but they're not as sharp as I necessarily would love. But they're not bad. Oh, the little one's kind of nice. So there's a couple of really small ones. Those will be nice for my socks. There's some bigger ones. I just dropped one. There are, let's see, that's a bigger one. So it's look like there's some 3 bigger ones. And 3 medium-sized ones and 3 small ones. So I'm excited about the metal ones. I will use the metal. I am not sure what I'm going to do with the plastic. I don't like using plastic needles. I just really don't. And then there is another something here. I'm going to leave that out because I'm moving that somewhere else. These. I'm actually kind of excited about these. If I can open this. I'm going to talk about these ones first. So there are these 3 different sizes of these kind of needles. I don't know if you can see, it's got the loops behind them. Jada and Stitches first introduced me to these. I find them in the knitting supplies, so they're not always by the crochet, but they're by the knitting. Hobby Lobby has them that I'll go buy a little package that has 3 in. And then you can, like, especially if you're working with small ends, you can stick this in, and because it's a bigger thing, it's easier to stick your yarn through there and then pull it out. So it's nice for weaving in ends, especially if you have a really short tail to weave in, because then you can pull it through, it will unthread, and then you can put it in again, thread it really quick, and go through. So it's nice. These are nice for short stuff. And then these ones I'm excited about as well, because these are metal bent needles. So they've got the bent little thing. So these are, let's see if there's different sizes of these. It looks like they're all the same size. I have a smaller one that I absolutely love because it's perfect size for going through, but the little bent can kind of help go through things. So there's those. I also sometimes like using like the half circle needles, but you've got to be careful with those and like file off the tip so it's not quite so sharp. So that was a fun little thing I've also received, and I'm excited to put into practice and use. The box will come in handy. Okay, the other thing was a gift. So my kiddos, their dad remarried, and his wife's parents are amazing. We absolutely adore them. And they send Bart mail, and they include me in the Bart mail. But this time, the kids went down to St. George where they live and brought home my Bart mail. So I got a little bit of cash, like the kids do. It's so sweet to be included. And then she sent this. And this is tatting. I've never actually learned tatting, but isn't that so stinking beautiful? It is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put it on today as soon as I'm done with this video. It is just so beautiful. I was admiring one that her husband was wearing, and she decided she was going to either make me one or give me one she'd made. It doesn't matter, but she tats, and that's really exciting, and it's really beautiful. So those are my acquisitions, and we will talk about finished objects. The only officially a finished object I have, I'm going to move this back over to where I can see myself on the screen, was this hat. I've got the jellyfish, the manta ray, the orange fish, and the cute little turtle, like trying to figure out how to turn. So I've got this hat. This one is for my daughter-in-law. So it's an adult size hat. And that's super stinking cute. And it is finished. That means I have one more hat. This is where we're going to talk about my son's plans changing. I was so excited because I didn't have to have everything done by Thanksgiving because they were going to be coming down. And now I still have one more hat to make and finish the snakes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need, because now I have to find a box and mail packages up to them. Which is a little discouraging, but it's okay. It's alright. I was hoping to be able to see them in person to give them to him, but I think we'll do a Zoom video and so I'll get to watch them open it. But that means, aren't we blessed to be in a time when we can do videos like that? Because that wouldn't have been an option when I was a kid. So now I've got to finish the other hat and get these in the mail. Because I will show you snake updates and why I'm not panicked about the snakes. So since I'm talking about their stuff, I'm going to start with their snakes. I'm going to start with Adel's. Because hers has got all of the weather strips, weather days on them. So hers is, okay, head to tail-ish. Okay, so it is very long. I don't know if I will have full lengths measured and stuff, but I want to measure the things, and if I do, I can put the links of them up soon. I think I will get them done and measured to do the things, because today I'm going to either do this tail, probably what I'll do is at least one of them's tongue, because the pattern did come for that. So I have their tongues. Apparently in the pattern you're actually supposed to start decreasing like back here a little ways before you do the tail. I didn't, because I didn't know, but that's okay. So to show you, here's Ewan's, and here we go. Got a lot of orange, get some yellow and green and blue and some purples in there, and we keep going and we keep going, and it's got a tail. This is why I'm not worried about the snakes. I know that the snakes will be done, so this is really fun. All this one needs is a tongue up here, and it will be done and ready to go. I am so excited about that. I will definitely put pictures of them with tongues and tails, because yeah, I'll do at least one tongue today if I have time, but I should be able to have time maybe before I go to bed, and then do the other tail and tongue. So today's Friday. Maybe I'll have them done tomorrow, maybe Monday, but they're that close. So I'm not worried about those. It's the other hat that takes me a little bit of time. So we'll see. It will be my main focus. Other things are not as important. Finishing up the snakes and finishing up the hats so that I can mail things is the most important of my yarn stuff. And so Millie, I actually chose to record this today on my birthday because I wanted to be able to get yesterday's temperature for Millie. So here is Millie. And I don't know, maybe 4-ish feet or something like that. So we've gotten into the dark blue. I'm a little sad about that, but we're doing good. Sunday was our first dark blue right here, and then yesterday was 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's winter. No wonder it snowed today. So Yeah, it's just coming along. Can you believe it? In a month, I will be showing you a finished snake. I'm not sure what day of the week the 31st is on. I'm gonna look real quick. I like that I can edit things like this out. 31st is on a Sunday, so I will show snake updates on January 8th. So Millie update, because you know grandkid snakes are pretty close to being done. If I haven't mailed the packages or wrapped to them, I might bring the snakes back next week to show you, but we'll see how that goes. But so on the 8th, I will. That means I have time to finish all of the weather things, and do a tail and tongue. So I'm really excited. I'm thinking for the tongue, I'll probably use this dark burgundy color for the tongue on Millie. And then the tail will be this beige color. Super excited about that. That's like, I'm really I'm really excited about that. She's getting progress and she's getting done. And I can't believe that it's almost been a whole year. Isn't that crazy? Okay. So let's go on to works in progress. I'm gonna out of my way. Move over to my screen again to look at my thing. I just barely finished Lindsay's hat last night, so I have not started on the next hat for my granddaughter. The cowl project that I was making for Judy's Creation and Crochet, I did send her, I haven't looked at it yet. I need to go look at it because she was supposed to upload it yesterday. But I did send her the portion that I had done. I have been making progress, but I haven't gotten that done. I'm close. I'm getting there. So hopefully I will be able to share that with you soon. The tithing hat. That's how far I've got on my tithing hat now. So it's starting to come along and I'm excited about that. Now I know for sure I'm making this for a homeless person. And it's kind of nice to know that that's my actual target instead of this, I don't know, I might be making it for them, I might be making it for other people. Well, now I know. I have a contact that can help get these out to people. And so that's that. Zach socks. I don't know how well this is gonna show. Let me come back over to here so I can see what it shows. Okay, I did start, I don't know if you can tell that I started the ribbing there. I've got 3 or 4 rows of the ribbing to go. So I've made progress, yay! Trying to make progress on that. And these are my knitting needles, guys, that I acquired. I cast on with the alpaca gloves. And I actually had cast on, so everything in me told me cast on 52. And I was like, I did some measuring and I was like, no, I'm going to cast on 48. And then I was like, this is very tiny and it doesn't really stretch very far. And although he has fairly small and thin hands for a man, they're still bigger than mine. And so I took 3 rounds that I had cast on both and I took them off. And now I have like, what, 5 or 6 rounds on each of these. And it's going to be, they're going to fit well. Like I can easily stretch even out past there, so he should be able to put those on pretty nicely. And it's just a 1x1. I don't know if that can even show. It's a 1x1 rib, and so I'm excited to have started those. And never made gloves before, so let's hope. I don't know if I'll get them done by Christmas, and he knows about them. I involved him in the choice for this one. I don't involve all the kids or all the time, but this one I did. And my other knitting project that I have going on that now it's going to have a little break because other things are more important is my little Christmas shawl here. So you can see that it's very sparkly. It's got, I don't know what this is called, but this little stitch where it's, I don't know, maybe you can see it better here down lower. It's got a section where it's purl knit, purl knit, purl knit, and the next you do the same pattern for 2 rows and then you change patterns. And on the next set of patterns, it puts the knit and purl in the opposite place. So it gives a really cool texture. I want to actually use that in socks and a hat because I think that would be really fun. And then it's got these sections that have just a section of stockinette and reverse stockinette. So it's really fun. It's going to be very pretty when it's done and blocked and everything. So of course, as usual, I will link all of the patterns that have patterns. A lot of the things that I make do not have patterns, but I will link the patterns I can down below. And I'm going to come back over here to see if I missed talking about anything. I know I've talked about all my knits. The only other thing that I see on my list right now is 100 Days of Christmas, which you can go see here. I'm not sure if, I'm probably going to put my video up tomorrow. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get my stitch for today done. But of course, this is the playlist in case you didn't know. The playlist for all of the 100 Days of Christmas that I've made. We are 3/4 of the way done, guys. I did day 75 yesterday. And it is long, it is beautiful, and it is fun. I have a stitch that I fell in love with. It's crochet, but I actually want to make a hat. I think what I'm going to do is like I did with the Star Stitch hat. I'm going to knit the ribbing and then pick up and crochet to do the other. So I'm excited for it. Yes, I am. So that covers my active projects and so much going on. I'm choosing to stay calm in everything. There's a lot going on today. I have this video. I know I'm not going to edit until tomorrow, but I do have editing to do as soon as I get off of here. So that will be fun. Because like I said, I started a Vlogmas. I decided it would be really fun to do Vlogmas. Why? I don't know. I wanted to give myself a challenge, but now I'm like, did I overwhelm myself? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I have so many ideas in my head. Oh! I know there's an update, an announcement. I actually started a vlog. My first vlog post came out today, Friday, December 1st. And eventually I want to have different things. Did I say vlog? It's a blog with a B. I want to put patterns on there, talk about stitches or things. I kind of want to just have an extra place to share my content and stuff. So we'll see how that goes and how that works. And yeah. And we still have things going on. There is a 10% off of patterns at my Etsy shop right now. And there is up here, I will put the link to my giveaway video because the giveaway goes until Wednesday, December 6th. So that's exciting. and you're welcome to join that. And what else do we have going on? I think that covers everything for today. Remember to let your light shine through your creations, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!